posted by u/locked out forever. I live alone in a small studio apartment in a pretty old building. It's nothing fancy, but it's home. Last week, something strange started happening with my front door. It began with the lock. Every morning, I'd find it unlocked. At first, I thought I was just being forgetful, but it kept happening, even after I triple-checked it before going to bed. Then, 3 nights ago, I heard scratching. It was faint at first, like a mouse, but as the night went on, it grew louder, more deliberate, like nails dragging across the wood. I convinced myself it was just the wind or some kind of animal and tried to sleep. The next morning, I noticed something new. Tiny, deep scratches around the lock, like someone had been trying to pick it. My stomach sank. I called the landlord, but he brushed it off, saying it was probably wear and tear. Last night, things escalated. Around 2 a.m., I woke up to the sound of heavy breathing. Not mine, someone else's right outside the door. I froze in bed, barely daring to breathe. The sound didn't go away. I mustered the courage to grab my phone and turn on the camera. I crept toward the door, heart pounding, and aimed the camera through the peephole. What I saw made my blood run cold. There was a man standing there, but he wasn't facing the door. He was facing the wall next to it. His head tilted at an unnatural angle, as if he was listening. His hands were pressed flat against the doorframe, fingers twitching. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to make a sound, but I needed help. I dialed 911 and whispered my address to the operator. They said they'd send someone over. While I waited, the man didn't move. He just kept standing there, breathing heavily, his head tilted. Then, without warning, he started knocking. Slow, rhythmic knocks that echoed through the apartment. When the police finally arrived, the knocking stopped. I heard them shouting outside, followed by the sound of running footsteps. The officers told me they didn't find anyone, but they'd patrol the area. I thought it was over. But this morning, I found a note slipped under my door. It was written in shaky, smudged handwriting. "You left it unlocked again. I'll come back tonight."